30 years later and Union brings us a collab that celebrates a fax? And might these be some of the best Jordan 1s that we've seen in years? Oh my God, these smell amazing. I cannot wait for you guys to smell these. I'm serious. What's up everyone, it's your boy Blue. Welcome back to the channel. This is Kickintrips. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I got another fun one for you guys today. These are the Nike Air Jordan 1 Union LA I'm Back collab in the Chicago Shadow colorway. And did Union just breathe some life back into the Air Jordan 1 with these? Well, I'm back to tell you that there's a few small hidden gems in the details in these that definitely tell a great story. You already know I'm all about a great story. Let's talk about it. The year is 1993, and Michael Jordan is coming off his third straight NBA championship, his third straight NBA Finals MVP, and him and Scottie Pippen, they're dubbed the dynamic duo, Batman and Robin. But tragedy struck when MJ's father, James, was killed that summer, and Mike abruptly retired from the NBA, citing that he had no more motivation for the game and nothing else to prove. Now, as always, I'm gonna dive into all the details and close-ups and give you guys some on-feed on these, and I'm gonna dive a little deeper into that story behind this collab. But before all that, click that subscribe and notification bell. It really does go a long way as far as helping the growth of the channel. Appreciate that. And in 1994, he signed a minor league contract with the Chicago White Sox minor league team, the Birmingham Barons. And it was actually a tribute to his father, James, who was a huge baseball fan and had always dreamed of MJ growing up and being a major leaguer. And all things considered, Mike actually wasn't that bad, considering that he hadn't played baseball since he was in high school. So I'm back. Not me, but the name behind this Union LA release, it brings us to 1995. Mike retires from baseball and he issues a fax press release. I know that some of you are probably wondering what's a fax, but he issues a fax press release through his agent David Falk, answering all the rumors of what he's gonna do next after baseball, and he does it with 2 words.
And a 2-word statement which is now just begging to have a Nike campaign built around it, quote unquote, I'm back.
I'm back. And that leads us to this Union LA collab that comes in the Chicago Shadow colorway, which is a 30-year anniversary tribute to that big moment in time. It's combining the Jordan 1 Shadow uppers that come in that gray color, that's the same color that he wore when he played for the Birmingham Barons, and the Chicago lowers, representing Batman's return to the Chicago Bulls with those now 2 famous words, I'm back. And I cannot wait to jump into all the details with you. Starting with the box, Union LA gives us that nostalgic feel with a collage of old school Jordan pics and advertisements with sketchboard cutouts. And inside we get that wrapping paper that continues that theme with the sketchboard blueprints on the building of this model, which is super cool. Now, as far as this sneaker, I just had to pause for a second and say, Union, Nike, thank you. Because this is exactly what we want when it comes to materials, and that's exactly what you guys delivered. All right, let's jump back into those details. Starting with the toe, we get this extra tumbled soft white leather with an amazing Chicago red leather that's smooth and buttery soft to the touch. The Chicago part of this sneaker continues to the side panel with more of that extra tumbled white leather. The black swoosh comes in a smooth, thin suede material. The Chicago red continues halfway up the lace panel, and another nice touch is that all the panels, including the swoosh, have this deconstructed, exposed panel, giving the sneaker a vintage, under construction look and feel. We get 3 sets of laces, and having never owned Union 1s before, I kind of always wondered how they did that 2-color lacing. And seeing it now, we get 1 set that comes in that Union yellow, and the other 2, they're colored 3/4 of the way up, with 1 pair coming in that cream black and the other in that black gray. The bottom half of the tongue comes in an aged colored nylon, and this is where we start to see the change as the uppers are held together and attached to the lowers in a Union blue zigzag stitching. The upper tongue is also deconstructed with exposed foam coming in black, and the Nike tag, well, the Nike tag that's paper thin with light black writing has 2 theories behind it. One theory is that it's made to look like the sketchwork that's on the wrapping paper inside the box, and also the way the insoles have that sketchwork. Then there's a second theory, and look, I can't confirm this, but if this is true, I would love for it to be true because I think it would just be a great addition to the overall story on this sneaker. And that is that the Nike tag is made to look like the paper fax that his agent David Falk faxed in to the press with the famous 2 words in response to all the rumors of what Mike was doing after baseball. I'm back. That would be such a cool part to the story and detailing. If it is true, I hope it is. Moving inside, we get custom insoles with more sketch work into Union's half-cut design, with Union branding on the right insole and Jordan branding on the left. The upper, as we mentioned, is from the Jordan 1 Shadow, and it comes in a super soft gray leather with the Wings logo imprinted and the Union LA yellow woven tag stitched in. More of that deconstructed exposed paneling, and the ankle collar coming in a very soft black suede to finish off the upper. Wrapping around the rear, more of that smooth Chicago red leather deconstructed paneling, meeting the shadow gray upper with the Union blue stitching holding it together. All this sits on an aged muslin sole to tie in the vintage look, and I know the aged soles aren't new anymore, but I still prefer this over a white sole. I just think it looks awesome, especially with the cream laces. And of course, this has that Chicago red classic 1 outsole to finish everything off. So what do you get when Union LA and Nike collab to bring us a 30th anniversary story in this Jordan 1 release, giving us some of the best premium materials we've seen on a Jordan 1 in years, combining 2 classic colorways in the Chicago Shadow to mark a historic moment in NBA history? Batman returns with 2 words. I'm Batman. No, it was actually, I'm back. All right, guys, that is it for me. Feel free to drop a like, comment, and subscribe if you like where we're going with the content on the channel. It really does go a long way as far as helping the growth of the channel. So, as always, appreciate that. Let me know what you guys think. Did you guys end up hitting on these? If you did, are you doing the cream black laces? Or are we gonna go with the yellow laces or the black gray laces? Let me know in the comments below as far as which lace option you guys are gonna go on these. Now, I was lucky enough to hit on the Union drop for these, but don't worry if you guys missed out. We're all gonna get another shot at these on March 18th on the sneakers app. And I love that Union LA gave us the I'm back storyline behind this release for the 30th anniversary of MJ's return to the NBA after baseball. But what I love more is that we got probably the best materials I've seen on a Jordan 1 in years. Oh my God, I can't wait for you guys to just smell these. I don't remember the last time a Jordan smelled this good. Come to think of it, the last time we had a story that was this good with the quality materials like this on a Jordan 1 was the Chicago Lost and Founds. And I know that these Unions are really close and similar to the look of the Lost and Founds. That kind of brings up the question, do we need both of these? Yeah? And that's gonna bring me back to what I always say. It doesn't matter if these look too similar or what anyone else actually thinks about these. It matters what you like. So if you guys wanna go ahead and add these to your Union LA collection, get them. Maybe you're like me and you never had any of the previous Union ones. Buy them. More importantly than anything, guys, you already know. Wear them. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next one.